Hi, so this video is a quick 6-week update, 6-week postpartum update video about me. I wrote some stuff down, so I'm looking down. That's what I'm looking at. So in 6 weeks, I feel pretty much back to normal. I didn't have a lot of postpartum issues this time as I did before, so I feel back to normal. I think it's because it's the third baby and my body was already used to giving birth before and then recovering, and also because I didn't have stitches or anything, so it was a fast, speedy recovery from delivery and everything. So I also had my 6-week checkup. Went well. Everything was good. Like I said, I didn't have any issues. I didn't bring up any issues to the doctor. No, I didn't. So yeah, all good for 6 weeks. The main thing that I have noticed was, and the main thing that made me so happy, is I got my appetite back, like completely, because throughout the whole pregnancy I was nauseous the whole time. I couldn't eat anything that I wanted. I had weird cravings for things, but now I crave food that I normally eat. I'm actually cooking like normal and like looking up like new recipes to try. Before, when I was pregnant, I didn't want to try any recipes. We just ate pretty much the same exact things every week, every day. Like I didn't even grocery shop. I'm back to doing my couponing and everything. I'm excited about that, so I can save money this year. And yeah, so meal planning and all of that, baking like I used to. So I'm really excited about that, because having to figure out what to eat is like the worst. That's the worst thing ever. Like, that's one of the worst things about being pregnant with me, because I always have food aversions every single time, and it's just really, it's a pain to have to try to think of things to eat that sound good, and nothing sounds good. But and that lasted the entire pregnancy. Never did before, but this time it lasted the entire time. But now appetite's back to normal. As far as my belly going down, it went down as much as it's going to go down. I noticed, and it needs a lot of work, like to be toned. So I need to like hit the gym or something, or do some sit-ups or something. I've mentioned before, I'm breastfeeding, so hopefully that will help. It has helped in the past. I also, my like discoloration of my belly, but that usually goes away by the summer. I think it'll be back to normal color. So yeah, like I said, with the nursing, I'm breastfeeding, and it's going like really well. My baby latches on. She eats a lot. She's a good eater. She eats regularly. She has her little schedules, like every 2-3 hours. She can go a 4-hour stretch, and that's usually if I'm like out somewhere. Like if I have to I feed her at home, and then I'm out longer than usual. She'll sleep through it. I was pumping a lot at first in the beginning, because I had a lot of milk. It had a lot of engorgement. Now it's steady. It's like steady, and it's leveled out. The supplies I have, although I still can pump if I need to, but not just so much. I had a lot in the freezer. Now I don't have as much in the freezer. But also, since as she gets bigger, it's like I think she can hold her appetite longer, and that just goes when she gets older and older. And then especially when she starts eating food, she'll be able to hold her appetite longer, so I don't have to pump as much. As far as sleep goes, she does still wake up in the middle of the night, so I don't get any sleep. I'm still very exhausted. Like, I have to take, so my exhaustion it's like to the point where I'm not very productive like I used to be, and I have to actually literally take naps. I have to take a nap. If I don't take a nap, then I can't do anything. Like, by the end of the day, by 9 o'clock, I'm like ready to just go to bed, like to just go to sleep. So that has caused issues. But as long as I can, like, especially when the girls go to school, the days they go to school, I can take just a good nap. And then also, the exhaustion is to the point where I'm sleeping through my alarm. and that's not good because they have to go to school in the morning. I'm sleeping through it. I have to tell my husband to make sure that he wakes me up in the morning and make sure I get out of the bed, because I will go right back to sleep. I have slept through the alarms to go get them from school, because I usually set an alarm on my phone just in case I'm like busy. I set the alarm to go get them to go get them from school, and I have slept through those alarms and have to rush and go get them. So that has been an issue, just balancing my sleep. But for the most part, life with three it's a lot of fun having 3 kids. It was easier going from the one having 1 to 2. It was easier. Maybe because they were closer in age. Because she just turned 2 when Elise was born, so she was a 2-year-old. She didn't go to school. She wasn't like demanding of anything. As far as like older kids, she didn't have to go to different places and be entertained. She was pretty much a baby herself, and like they pretty much were growing up together. Like now it's like a big gap. It's like they're in school, so I'm busy trying to get them to and from school, and then I have a little baby who I have to tag along, who I have to not tag along but bring, and it's freezing cold because it's a winter month, and it's just a lot having to get up in the morning. And then she's not on a schedule like they are. Like they are on a structured schedule. She's not, because she's a baby. She doesn't know what's going on. So it's like I have to run out if I have to run out the door to get them to school, and she needs to eat or she needs her diaper changed, and it's like it causes a lot of, not issues, but it's just a lot of chaos sometimes. So with that being said, I've had to learn to just let things go, because I am very type A personality. I am a control freak. I'm a neat freak. Everything, all of those crazy things. I have to have everything organized, and it has to go a certain way. So as I've gotten older, I've learned to just try to let stuff go. And so now with 3 and their age groups of how it is, I have to let things go, because in the past it has caused me a lot of anxiety. So I'm learning to just let it all go. And it's like, okay, if I can't fold those clothes or if I can't wash the dishes, it's okay, I can do it later. Take a nap and then worry about it later. Like if you can't get everything done in the day, because like I've said before, I like my house to be pristine, like complete, like extremely neat, pristine. But having 3, I'm not able to do that every day. My husband helps out so much, and if he didn't help me at all, like this, my house would be just a complete mess. But there are days that sometimes I have lists of things that I need to get done and I don't get it all done. So I have to learn to say it's okay if I don't get those things done. I can do it later. So I really have, and then learning to just relax and just do things later. Basically, I'm not a later type of person. I like to get things done now, and I don't like to wait. But sometimes you just have to let go of the way I am. I have to let it go and have to do according to what's in demand. And my children are first, so whatever they need done, I have to do what they need done first. So yeah, that's learning to prioritize and setting. I'm trying to set some type of schedule, and it's hard though. Like I said, because the baby she's a baby. She doesn't know about schedules or whatever. She doesn't even know. Of course, she doesn't know that she's even here. So I'm trying to just prioritize things and say, okay, do this first and then do everything else later. So that's basically what I just said. That's a big issue. That's a big thing for me. But yeah, other than that, I love having 3. I love having 3 girls. I know I wanted a boy so bad, but having her, she's the sweetest baby ever. Like, she's so sweet. So I can't even imagine if I had a boy. I can't even imagine if I didn't have her. I would be open to having 4 kids, but I don't think I know my husband doesn't want that, but you never know. And I am 32 years old, so I don't know. I wouldn't want to have kids after 35, but anyways, I love having the 3. I love being a mom. So even though I don't get any sleep, she keeps me up all night, I wouldn't change it. And I wouldn't change having 3 of them, and I wouldn't change how I had them and all of that. But anyway, that's the 6-week update postpartum for me. Here's my 6-week belly postpartum. But and I've also lost a complete total of 25 pounds, I believe, since um, since delivery.